Traveling cross country to basking in the sun, you know, pests are everywhere this summer. Even worse, we're not talking mosquitoes, we're not talking flies, we're talking bed bugs. They are found in all 50 states, with nearly 80% of Americans most concerned they'll come across them in hotels and motels. That is according to a national pest management survey. So how can you avoid them? How can you tell if you have them? We're talking with Richard Conaway from Truly Nolan Pest Company here in Albuquerque. Good morning, Richard.
Good morning, Matt.
All right, bed bugs. The whole thought of it just gives everybody the creeps. How bad are these little suckers?
Well, bed bugs have become a lot more prevalent in recent years, really kind of infesting hotels, being a prime headache and #1 source of trouble for hotels.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so, nobody wants to sleep with those extra critters.
No.
So, the best thing to do is, of course, check out your room before you go ahead and get in there.
Okay, so you go to a hotel or a motel. I think in the past, or maybe some people had like the stereotype that it's in like some cheaper places.
Right.
Not necessarily true, though. I've seen stories about them in high-end hotels in big cities.
That's right. Before you take a trip, there's a website online, which is a bedbug registry. And with the bedbug registry, there's thousands of reports of bed bugs that are inside of the hotels, or have had hotels that have had instances with bed bugs at the time, and that's going to really help you decide whether or not that's the right hotel for you.
Okay, you can check out that website by going to ours at casa.com. We have a link on the blog. So you do that. If the hotel says, okay, it looks like it's checking out clear, when you get there, are there things you can look for ahead of time, or is this like once you start itching, you're in trouble?
Well, absolutely. You definitely want to look and inspect the room, starting with the mattress first,
okay.
Because with bed bugs, the hotel staff doesn't always have an opportunity to see active infestations at the time, because bed bugs are nocturnal primarily.
Okay.
So they come out in the evening. So when the staff is doing their cleaning during the day, so they might not see that active infestation at the time. So when you do get into the room, what you want to do is you want to look into the mattresses, pull the sheets back a little bit, and look into the tufts as well as the seams for any active bed bugs, to stains and smears.
Kind of like that?
Exactly like that. And that's where they're going to primarily be hiding and hanging out, and that's a bed bug right there.
Okay, so they are big enough to see. What they look like, maybe a little smaller than your fingernail on a pinky or something?
Sure. They're about as big as the top of a pin. So
okay.
After they fed on blood, so they'll turn a darker color. So
I think we had a picture of
yeah,
one.
exactly.
That's
That
nice
one looked
to know.
like it had done.
Okay, you find them in your room. Obviously, you want to get the heck out of there, and you want to tell the hotel about it. But I think there's also this threat that, like, when is it they crawl into your suitcase or get into your clothes and you bring them home? How do you prevent that from happening?
Well, the best thing to do is use a hard-shelled or hard surface, smooth surface luggage.
Okay.
A lot of us have the fabric type luggage, including myself.
Yeah.
And that's going to make it harder for those bed bugs to crawl into your luggage and hitchhike on the way home. So.
Gotcha. So I think definitely sounds like you want to keep that thing zipped up.
Absolutely. And if you don't have the hard luggage as well, the best thing that I like to do too as well is put that luggage inside of the bathtub before you start emptying it out and do an inspection on the room first.
Okay.
Because they're going to have a hard time crawling up that smooth surface.
Gotcha. Okay, really good advice. You want to find out more about bed bugs, how to protect yourself from them, you can head to our website. We got a link over to Truly Nolan and more at casa.com. Click on the blog. Stick around, because Richard's going to come back in a little bit. Kids, summer camp, lice, other things. You're going to be talking all about that. Things to look out for, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Looking forward to that.